Hey, it's James Malfides here again, your host of the upcoming online masterclass called How to Get at Least 2 New Clients Every Month from LinkedIn. And as you probably know by now, the masterclass is going to teach you the entire system, which is based on my best-selling book called Regular Clients from LinkedIn. So obviously a big part of the system is having a LinkedIn profile that portrays you as the only option your clients should consider by establishing your authority. But your profile also has to do a few other things to help you to turn prospects into paying clients. That being said, there are just 5 key sections that you absolutely have to optimize in your profile to get new clients. The rest of your profile, to be honest, really isn't all that important. So let's have a look at what those 5 sections are. The first important section is your LinkedIn banner. The one opportunity LinkedIn gives you to stand out from your competitors is by giving you that ability to upload a unique banner. This is the first thing that people see, and you should really use it to let people know that they're in the right place. So a really cool tip is to let your target market know what you can do for them. Now, my main target market is accountants and financial advisors who I help to get new clients. Next is your image. This is your window to the world, so make it count. A poor image will really harm you a lot more than you know. Try to have a professional photographer take your picture against a clear backdrop, and hey, for goodness sake, smile. Dress like you dress every day so that people see you as authentic, and make sure that when you actually upload your image, it takes up all of the real estate that LinkedIn gives you. In other words, it takes up that entire semicircle. So use a headshot. That's a really, really good tip for that. Next is the headline, or as we like to call it, your magic message. Now, this is probably the most important piece of text on your entire profile because it shows up anytime someone searches for you on LinkedIn or if you publish content. Now, don't overthink this. Simply tell your prospects what you can do for them rather than telling them who you are, because honestly, they don't care. People are actually more interested in what you can do for them rather than that. So in my case, instead of telling people that I'm the founder and CEO of Regular Clients, I tell them that I can help them to get at least 2 new clients a month from LinkedIn. Let's face it, are you more likely to search for CEO of Regular Clients or LinkedIn client generation? I rest my case. The about section, in my opinion, is the most important section of your profile. And its goal is to bond with your prospects and show them that you really do understand them. So a good profile summary lets your prospects know the critical problem or problems they face and that you have actually identified them and that you can solve them. Also lets them know who you are and why you should be their service provider of choice. It shows them evidence that you understand them and, of course, their business and their industry. And, of course, you want to give a really clear call to action with multiple contact points. The last important profile section is the experience section. And this is a place where you let people know how you're going to solve their problems. And honestly, the best thing that you can do here is just to list out, almost like a shopping list, all of the products and services that you provide. So if they ask the question, can you do or do you do this? They can actually find the answer to that question. So I'll cover all 5 of these key profile elements in a lot more depth in the masterclass, but it would be great if you could start thinking about these 5 things before the masterclass, and even better if you could actually go ahead and have a go at actually implementing them as soon as you can before the masterclass. This way you'll actually get the maximum benefit from everything that we do in a few days' time. Also, if you haven't already done so, I suggest that you get your hands on a copy of the best-selling book that this masterclass is based on. And of course, you know by now it's called Regular Clients from LinkedIn. So just click the orange button on this page that says, get your book now, to find out, firstly, more about the book and why I think it's so important for you to get your hands on it, as well as, of course, how to actually go ahead and get your hands on a copy of the book. As a reminder, the details for the masterclass are on this page. And if you haven't already added the event to your calendar, you can do so now by using the Add to Calendar button on this page. It really works for all calendars, including the favorites like Google and Microsoft. Hey, please try your very best to attend live so that I can answer all the questions that you may have. I'll stay on as long as it takes at the end to make sure that I get through everything. So all that's left now is to say, I'll see you on the masterclass.